Hello, we are making stuffed artichokes today. So I have 4 artichokes and they're nice and firm and a little weighty, which is what you want them to be. And I've already prepared 3 and placed them into a saucepan. And I'm going to show you how I prepare it from scratch. So we're going to peel the outer layers of the artichoke leaves, maybe just 2 rows of leaves. And those are the ones that are least tender, so that's why we want to remove them. And then we're going to cut off the stem about like that. And the very edge of the stem is very hard, so we cut that off. But then we're going to cut up the remainder of the stem and place it into the pot so that that can cook as well. Now the artichoke looks like this, and we're going to cut the top off of the artichoke about 3/4 of an inch. And it looks like that. And now we're going to, with a kitchen shear, cut the top of the rest of the leaves that weren't cut with the slice of the top that I made. I think that's just to make it look prettier. Not sure exactly why we do this, but that's what we do. Okay, so that's all done. Now we're going to open all the leaves with our fingertips because we're going to place the mixture between the leaves before we cook them. And the mixture is made of breadcrumbs, parsley, garlic, and olive oil. And you can use breadcrumbs that are seasoned or breadcrumbs that aren't seasoned. I use the Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, but I add fresh garlic, olive oil, parsley, and a little bit of salt and pepper. And you can see as I kind of pull apart the stems with my fingers, I create space in between each of the leaves to house my breadcrumb mixture. I'm going to cook these stovetop on medium heat for about 45 minutes. And before that, I'm going to place about 1 inch of water into the bottom of the pot. Now, in the very, very center, there is some material that's sort of like, I don't know, stringy hair in the very, very center. None of the artichokes that I just cleaned, nor this one, has it. Looks pretty clean to me. So I'm not going to remove anything from the center. So now that the artichokes are pretty well open, I'm going to fit the 4th one into the pot that I've chosen, which is this Le Creuset crock pot. I guess it's called a crock pot, not really sure. It's not a crock pot, it's a saucepan, I guess. And so it fits perfect, these 4 fit perfectly into here. So now I'm going to begin to stuff the artichokes with the mixture that I made, which is breadcrumbs and fresh garlic, olive oil, parsley, and salt and pepper. And the way that you know that you've put enough garlic in is if it smells great. And the way that you know that you've put enough oil in is if the mixture kind of is able to adhere to itself like that when you press on it. Okay, so we're going to stuff the artichokes. Let's start doing that. It's probably easier to pick up each one and do that right into the bowl. If you can see, I'm stuffing this artichoke in the same bowl that I created the mixture. Oh, this works well, yeah. So after I've stuffed each one, I'll put some water in the pan and cook them at medium heat, stovetop, for about 45 minutes. So that's what a stuffed one looks like. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Bye-bye now.